There comes a time in every football fan's career when they realize that they are part of the National Football Organization of brilliant home analysts. They think they know better than coaches, the players, the refs, the team owners, and everyone in between. Nobody gets paid, but everybody has a critique. Now, I'm not here to challenge that because it's fun while building community. But when a fan recognizes their membership, they must make a choice. Continue their life with the perception that they know everything about football, or strip themselves of all perceived notions of the game, build knowledge from the ground up, and study the game as if they were part of the team themselves. This is my journey to become the best Na-foo-ba in the world. The first part of becoming the best Na-foo-ba in the world is watching film. Now, I'm not going to watch the film of my favorite team, the Eagles, or the Tennessee Vols, or any of the top football teams. As of recording this, the Seahawks just won the Super Bowl. So we're not going to look at their film because I don't know what to look for, right? I've watched YouTube videos and I have an idea of what I need to do, but I'm going to start from the ground up as if someone said, hey, I need you to learn this, and in 6 months, I need you to be able to do this job. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. August, I want to be able to watch football closer to the way a real analyst watches football. And I want to be able to talk about it and learn it. Step one is, can I understand what the heck is going on in a Madden game? We're going to watch my film. So I take the Eagles. We did a fantasy drafted team. I did not draft. I let the computer do it all. I don't know how to do most of that. That is not my wheelhouse. I like watching football, and I'm at the point where I'm like, I want to know football the way I know the other things that I'm good at in life, right? So we're going to start with this clip. I'm going to hit play here, and we are going to start watching. So as you see here, Eagles, Cowboys, Thursday Night Football, just like the real season. That was a really good night for me, y'all. Well, good night, but foreboding. So I'm on defense first here because I like to kick the ball. I've always liked kicking the ball because I like getting the ball at halftime. It's like you reset your mindset. I have no idea what I'm doing on defense. I know that there's 4-3 defenses. I know that there are 3-4 defenses. I'm also taking the middle linebacker here. I took Ellis. I don't actually know my roster yet either. I played this game super blind. I just said, let's get started. I just want to get started. I just want to start going. So I am on defense. I don't have the Eagles' actual stacked defense. I have Vic Fangio's defensive scheme, but I don't have the players that make up this defense because I just did fantasy draft it all because I want to make sure that I'm learning formations and styles. Why is Aaron Rodgers running? Okay, cool. I don't want to learn, how to play a good team in Madden better. My goal is to go from I know nothing to I know something. So you see here, they had Kyron Williams wrecking me on offense. So I have the whole drive here going. I'm on defense again. So we're going to see how this goes. Okay, this is unfortunate. It's no big deal. This is what you do. I've taken out all the extra bits. We're watching it the way you would watch film on the all 22 NFL film. And there, I could have blitzed better. I did a blitz. So I don't know what would have been better in that situation, right? In real life, do you just call it up to the players being better? Or was that a scheme problem? And that's what I want to understand. This all began with me watching the Eagles offense from the beginning of the season all the way to our first round playoff exit and truly understanding that was a good blitz, but that was user. That wasn't scheme. This is me trying to understand how the Eagles offense got predictable. And I knew as a Na-foo-ba, right? I knew, it's man, the Eagles offense just doesn't hit the same way as last year, That was unfortunate. So I actually replayed that a couple of times. On the crossing route, one guy lost his assignment. Yeah, they have Justin Jefferson. One guy lost their assignment on the crossing routes, which is something that I locked away. I'm like, oh, so crossing routes, defenders, run into each other, which happens in real life, right? I'm also going to try and think about what I know and just keep it at what I know and try to step back from there. Because a lot of us Na-foo-bas, we just assume that we know the sport so well just because we've been watching it, which actually many people do. Like, you have a conversation with some casual football fans that doesn't feel like a casual football fan conversation. Okay, so I'm killing it with Kenneth Walker Jr. I'm killing it with Kenneth Walker the third here. Now, what's also funny is I had this team made before the Super Bowl, so it's even better. Like, I'm going to really enjoy the season with this running back. I mean, I've always known that Kenneth Walker is great. So I'm like, okay, cool. The running is good here. It's 2nd and 1. Clearly, I should run. I'm also going to prioritize learning the offense because I think that's easier to start off learning. At least I think so, because we watch offense and we know what an offense is doing. That's why when you do fantasy football. That's why when you're doing fantasy football, you're learning offensive players mostly. Most people don't do IDP, which I do have an IDP league, and I'm loving it. Okay, so my run didn't work there. They did a cover 3 sky, which made no sense to me why my run didn't work, but it's fine. Maybe it was because he was on the side versus being like lined up behind me I'm in the shotgun. So I'm looking to get, I think Hawkinson was on this route. I was looking to get Hawkinson. Also, now that I'm like looking at this sport and knowing it, I realized that the red is the target. Like, you're looking for the red. And I was like, guys, we're not judging stick work here. We are judging schemes and offense. This is our baseline. This is like, wow, this man knows nothing about football. I'm going to act as if I know absolutely minus on football, despite my years of watching it. Okay, so I guess we're looking at Hawkinson here. And I've watched some videos, right? Like, I have a list of all of my... That's sad. That should have been a catch. That should have been a catch. I should have had that, but I didn't have it. It's okay. It's not a big deal, you guys. You just got to let it be. Because in real life, those throws happen. And they're back on defense, and I'm back on defense. Okay, so 7-0, first quarter. Not like what happened in real life, but it's okay. You know, we're new. We're brand spanking new. You don't expect someone to start a job and just know that job. All right, what sucks here is I took Ellis, and I thought I was watching him, but I guess the way I was holding left trigger, I think, and like was strafing, I don't know. Again, that's stick work, that's not scheme. So I actually think the cover 3 sky was the play there as the double dig goes up into the left side of the field. But, I mean, here we are. We're going to watch. So that was great. The weather got me there, but you also saw that I had a D lineman get in. I also have Joey Bosa. So, like, clearly the computer's like, as an Eagles team, you guys have to have some killers on the defense. So I have Joey Bosa. What if that wasn't Joey? What was that? What if that was the other Bosa? I hope not. That'd be embarrassing. But again, I didn't really look at my roster. I just said, auto draft, let's go. Okay, so unfortunately, I knew what was going on there. Ellis was following him on the cover 6, even though I guess he would have been outside of my coverage. It would have been like a cover 6 match, I guess, in that case. But he slipped in the rain, which made me overshoot. The computer probably would have done better there. I don't know how he gets this pass off. I don't know how he gets this pass off, but he did. It's fine. That was a strong blitz. We knew it was going to be a quick route because it was 3rd and short or 2nd and short. I can't remember. I didn't look at that, but we knew it was going to be a quick one. That's why I made that call. It's 1st and 10 now. I'm trying to play a little conservative, but they run it. Maybe I probably should have done like a cover 2 or played a little bit up close. I did a cover 3 match in this case. I'm also letting the coach suggestions kind of lead me, and I don't know how much I should let it do that because you'll see on offense, the coach will suggest a couple things to me that I disagree with. But again, I'm going from a casual standpoint, right? Like, I've played Madden before, I've played franchises. I'm going from a casual standpoint. I'm not going from I know what scheme I'm building. I know, what routes I'm trying to set up for when and for how. So that was unfortunate. Again, that one was stick work. This is not stick work. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Apparently you just do that. So it's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. So back on offense here. And he keeps wanting me to do this play. I couldn't remember what it said as to why I should do this play, but I'm looking at Kohler and Hawkinson here because I really don't think I'm going to get Worthy off of that. Like, it looks like that's a trap up there for Worthy. And Brown, ironically, I have AJ Brown. They drafted me that. Yeah, couldn't get to him. I didn't actually see why I couldn't get to Kohler there, but I didn't. Okay. So I don't always listen to coach suggestions here. Okay, I like this route. We have some crossing. It's 2nd and 10, so I want to get a little bit. That, again, luck. So if Aaron Rodgers got his lucky, oh, I'm getting sacked, but I got the arm of a 30-year-old Aaron Rodgers while falling to the ground, I'm allowed to have one of those. So that was cool. I don't like counter plays. I actually don't understand when to do them. I never understood when to do them. I've always either been inside or outside zone rushing. Halfback counter weak makes no sense to me, so maybe I'll learn that over time. Guys, there's a lot that I just don't know about the game of football. I've never played it before, and I'm excited to just do this. Like, I'm excited to just do this. I'm excited to have you guys join me in learning this game. So I think I'm looking at Worthy here, and Worthy was open. I forgot what happened there. That was so disappointing. It was just a bad throw. Now, Jared Goff is my quarterback. I don't know if you could tell by this point, which you probably have noticed. Jared Goff is the quarterback here. All right. I think this is the first play that I'm like, I really like this play. So I'm going to look at what their formation was. Okay, that was Tampa to contain. So that means they kind of went up too high, I guess. I don't know. But double post is a play that I'm locking in the memory books because that was nice. So it's 14-0. It's fine. You know, we're going to figure it out. We can't lose. I mean, we can lose, but we don't want to lose. Now, this pivot seam, I ignored it, right? I just said we're going to run. It's 2nd and 9. I want to make it 3rd and 5. I think it was like kind of the goal. 3rd and 4, right? Obviously, you're always trying to go for a first down. But I'm going for a 3rd and short here. And I slipped through. Yeah, that felt good. That felt good. Make a blocker slide on you. It was the rain. Cover 3, buzz match, weak. Yeah, these defensive schemes, I like, guys, I have no idea. None. But the run plays are working. Look at this. The run plays are working. I've always liked running in Madden. I think it's just because it's easier. Like, the worst thing that happens is you either get stopped short or you fumble, right? Or fumbling is the worst thing that happens versus throwing an interception, which is demoralizing. Fumbling is not in your control, but an interception, that's all you. And you can't blame no one else. So first down, I think, did I throw it away? I threw it away. I don't know what kind of a coach I'm going to be on offense moving forward. Do I want to be a run first on first down? Like I won't have what real life has where you're watching your opponent's schemes over the course of the season and you kind of understand what their defense does, right? This was annoying. Guys, that's like 2 big plays in the first half that should have gotten me further down that was just they just didn't go my way. I think I was looking for Brown here, but I don't remember who I threw to. Probably I'd try to throw to Kohler if I were to bet because it felt safer. No, B, Yeah, well, guys. No, well, Okay. So obviously, I haven't talked about it yet. We're going to start looking at what they're picking, like what their personnel looks like. And I'm learning what personnel means. I actually did a little bit of studying on personnel prior to this video. Right? Like, so this is a 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends. I'm loving every bit of this because I like to think in systems because that makes me feel more comfortable in understanding what I'm doing. That was disappointing because that was a blitz and they just blocked up well. But I'm excited to actually learn like what the O-line shift is called. I have some more resources I can't wait to like talk about throughout my journey here as becoming the best Na-foo-ba. So we got Ellis blitzing here. Ellis got 8 up, but thankfully that opened up another defensive player to come in. So I'm like kind of going back and forth between, do I want to listen to coach suggestions? Do I want to go based off of a concept or formation that I kind of understand? I think knowing something very well is one of the best feelings in the world. I don't know what I was doing here, you guys. Like, should I have just gone cover 2? It was a cover 9 show 2, and I guess they, like, the formation just knew. It should have been flipped, if anything, because that would have stopped it on flip, but you don't know the way they're set up. At least, I mean, maybe you do, and I just am not at that point yet. Also, why is Aaron Rodgers running the ball so much? You're old. If I hit you, you will crumple. Well, I guess you haven't yet, but suspect, y'all. All right, so Ellis, I'm looking for the run because they're in a single back formation. They're in the 12 personnel again. It's 3rd and 3. I'm thinking I'm about to get a stop here. And I need to get a stop here, right? We're 2 minutes into the, until the half, or 3 minutes until the half. And I need this stop so that I'm not getting killed 21-3. And thank all goodness, his age came through for me. So they kick the field goal and they get the field goal. Whew, yeah, his age came through for me on that one. The rain and his age in combination. So I'm trying a single back myself, which I'm realizing single back is nice if everyone gets their blockers. I'm doing hurry up offense because I was trying to see if I can get a playoff before the half or before the 2-minute warning, which I do. And it's a really good run play too. I'm loving the run play. And I may, after playing this game and after watching it, I might focus on that because I'm not great at throwing, but I do need to understand the throwing concepts if I'm going to understand football, right? The quarterback is the most important position. Man, that was good. I mean, more yards would have been nice from that. But hey, listen, yards are yards. It's the game of inches, as they say. Okay, so right now I'm looking at Hawkinson so I can just get the easy first down. If I need to kick out to Walker, I will. I'm not looking for these deep throws. So obviously Worthy is the choice on this route. Yeah. And then I guess I was looking downfield too hard. I should have thrown it out, but I didn't. It's fine. So they sack me. I don't get out of bounds. Clock is running. It's 3rd and 10. We're looking at, I don't remember who I'm looking at, but A.J. Brown, who the game decided to give to me. And obviously as an Eagles fan, I have like my soft, sad opinions about A.J. Brown right now, but again, I don't know the game. I'm in Na-foo-ba. Like, I don't know what's going on in the world of a wide receiver. I don't know. And that's actually part of the reason why I aspire to learn this game. And that was unfortunate. They did a cover 4 drop field, and I did a play action. Why did I do a play action? Why did I do play action with 30 seconds left? Well, who was I going to fool on that, right? 2nd and 10. I'm trying to make the difference here. I'm going to stay quiet because I'm holding my breath. Why not throw to Y? I looked at Y now, but I did not look at Y then. So I threw an interception. It's sad. Let's go on to the second half. So guys, as an Eagles fan, I have my feelings about this season. I've seen 2 Super Bowls. Well, I guess technically I've seen 3 Super Bowls. Actually, technically seen 4 Super Bowls if you include 2005, but I didn't really watch football back then like that. That was a great run. But I have my opinions on how this season went, much like how I had similar sentiments back when we lost to the 49ers in the mid-season, and then we just went downhill. I think that was 2023 or 2022. It was really bad. I never want that season again. Although we've had worse seasons in my career being an Eagles fan. But I want to understand better the role of why does A.J. Brown feel the way he does. I mean, aside from everyone wanting to be the best, everybody wants to be the best. I like this play because A should be open for a comfort, and I guess I just wasn't looking at that. So again, you can tell that I am not adept at the game, which is good. Like if I was, that would defeat the purpose of trying to go from the bottom to the top of being a Na-foo-ba. Not sure what I was supposed to do there. I don't know what I don't know, but they're in a 12 personnel. I did have to punt. Yeah, we're skipping all special team plays for now, y'all. Y'all don't need to see those. Those unless it's like a kick return or a punt return, y'all don't need to see those. So it's 17-3. As you've seen from the first half, I'm scared because I haven't been able to stop them but once. That felt good. I remember feeling really good about that. All right, it's 3rd and 8. Yeah, I only remember stopping them once to a field goal. Ugh. Don't you hate it when your team gives up a 3rd and long? As a Tennessee fan, I feel like that was me all season. Why are we giving up 3rd and longs? Again, we did get rid of our defensive coordinator in this case, but sorry, Tim Banks. Tennessee fans are fickle. So are Eagles fans. How did I get put into both? Awkward. Okay, all right. So 2nd and 10. So they do a screen pass and think. Never mind. I forgot how mad I got at that one. That one made me mad. That one made me mad. Shh. What was I doing there? It's okay, it doesn't matter. We're fine. So I'm trying not to do things like tricking the computer assignment into... I don't want to cheap the game. So I have actually rules and set for how I play this game. Like I'm not allowed to do the same play over and over if it's working. Again, look at these plays. Like I don't feel confident I'm going to win this game right now. It's 17-3. It's 17-3. And I'm letting them drive the field against me. Honestly, I think this actually happened in the real-life Eagles game. Like, the Cowboys were driving very well a lot. Just thank goodness our defense, comes in when they need to. This is a 20 personnel, 2 running backs in the backfield, and I didn't know what to expect with that. It was a read option. They're doing a read option with Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, guys, I'd be losing. Like it'd be like 24-0 if this was a different. And we got a fumble, y'all. This is when I understand momentum. I mean, obviously, I understand momentum in real life. I've seen it, but this is momentum for me. It's 17-10 now. I get the field goal. I get the PAT, and we are about to cook them. At least that's how I felt in the moment. Oh, we have a chance. If he can fumble, which again, I don't know why they're making the 40-year-old man run. If he can fumble, I just need to get another stop, get a turnover, and score. It's fine. So we can do this. Three minutes left in the third. Okay, so boop. Okay, we're feeling good. 3rd and short. With it being 3rd and short, I'm like, we had to clearly blitz. And I try to be careful about the blitz plays because a lot of them look very similar. See, that's just disappointing. Man coverage on 3rd down, I heard, is very common. And maybe I should have trusted a 5-man rush instead of a 6-man rush. But I really just wanted to get to him. I wanted to get the ball back in my hand. So again, that's the moment where, as a Na-foo-ba, like, I'm just a fan. I'm not an actual analyst yet, right? So cover 2. I'm really looking to get a stop. It's 2nd and 9. They're running the ball on 2nd and 9. So 3rd and 7, guys. I'm feeling like this was the play that got me over. Or am I an unreliable narrator? I chose to have them press because I wanted to make sure that we were not giving up that easy first down. And we got to stop. We got to stop. We make them punt. And I'm over here in my bag feeling like, all right, we're about to cook. So I'm in the personnels, and I'm very clearly trying emulate, like as if I know some knowledge. So I'm trying to like, okay, what can I mix out of this personnel bag. Definitely not my left tackle getting demolished. Definitely not my expectation, but it's fine. 2nd and 13, guys. I swear, like, I'm getting kind of nervous. I have 41 passing yards, like a real Eagles game, I guess. All right, 3rd and 14. I'm over here like when that balloon and you start leaking air. That's how it feels right now. So we have nobody open. Nobody's open. So we are definitely not feeling good. And Kyron Williams is just destroying me. And I'm not loving it. All right, okay. All right, that felt good. Guys, we got to stop. We have the ball back in our hands. 9 minutes left to go. We're in the 4th quarter, and I want this W. So we're going to run the ball on 1st down, and it doesn't work. It's okay. 2nd and 10. Coach says run a screen pass. I said, okay, sure. What if they do man coverage? There's an M in the middle. It looks like it says man, but it's fine right now. And look at that. Again, that's stick work. So, like, it wasn't like the play was the play there. But in real life, you do hope that your best players make a move, make that play, right? I went back to a counter, I think, and then I said, what am I doing? Let's not do that. Inside zone, that's what I know, and that's what we do. Okay, so 1st down, 6 yards, that's good. You know, from a beginner Na-foo-ba standpoint, you just think, oh, I want 1st down every time. But that's not real football. That's not how the game works. I mean, it's what the goal is, but that's not what happens because they're also the best defensive players against my best offensive players. So I'm surprised that I actually get it to X here. And thank goodness they give me the good old-fashioned tush push. I mean QB sneak. Yeah, no, they don't have the tush push in this game. But it felt like it just then. That felt good. So, you know, we're Walker's a little tired. You can see there around, with the circle around the 9. I'm going into a power formation here because I just want to get the run. Get me the blocks. Get me the open lane. Those are not blocks, and that was not an open lane. It's okay. 2 yards is better than no yards. Okay, so I'm going for a play action pass here. Hawkinson is supposed to be open, but we'll take what we can get here. So let's see what happens. Yep. Nope. Listen, the defense makes plays too. Yeah, that was actually kind of dangerous, I feel like. All right, 3rd and 8, guys. We are in 3rd and 8 a lot, just like the Eagles' actual season. And it's making me a little nervous. So I look at their play call, and I decide to switch it up for me. You know, there's 14 seconds left on the clock. I'm trying to find a better play. I don't know if this play is actually better, but I'm looking for the empty spots, and we're going for it. And I am seeing empty spots right there. Boop. And it was low, but thank goodness I have one of the fastest players in the game, Xavier Worthy, who was on my fantasy team. And then I dropped him because the Chiefs this year were not the Chiefs that I expected, which is kind of cool because obviously as an Eagles fan, the Chiefs are new age rivals to us. They take our head coach and then they give us trouble through several Super Bowls, but it's okay. We got our look back. Okay. 2nd and 9. Y'all, you can tell that this is just like a poorly put together drive. Like, what am I doing? It makes no sense. What was that? What was that? That should have been an interception. What was I doing there? Like, you can just tell that there's just a lack of execution. But it's okay. Shh. But we're going to try it. We're going to figure it out, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. 4th and 2. I'm going for it. There's 5 minutes left. This feels like go for it territory. This feels like go for it territory. And I am going to do it. We're going to do a quick pass, right? I'm looking at Hawkinson here, but Xavier Worthy might also get open. Like, it feels like that shouldn't have happened. I should have lost it, but we didn't. We get a touchdown. And I am now like, I understand it now, right? I'm feeling good. So it's 17-17. I need to get a stop. And then I need to get a touchdown. Obviously, I love it when interviewers go, so what do you need to do to win? And you can't just say, score more points than them. You can't say that. You can't. I mean, you can, but, you know, you might get fined. So, 2nd and 10. I'm feeling good here. I press my players. I'm watching the midfield, and I watch it too high up. I will learn that myself over time. I went into a high Tampa 2. Not a big deal there. But they did get a lot of yards. It's 3rd and 6, so I'm feeling like I can stop him here. I look like I'm keeping that middle down, but I had to make a choice there. Do I come down to the running back, or do I pull back to the wide receiver? And I came down to the running back, which left open. I think that's actually a tight end, not a wide receiver. Regardless, that was unfortunate. So we have Ellis here. Yeah, I just stay on Ellis the whole game. And I don't know if I will keep doing that. It feels like the best decision currently, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. So I don't know what I did there. Did I switch the play last second? But I took Ellis. No, I didn't switch the play, but I took Ellis and I just messed up. And this is where I start losing my confidence in holding on to the mic or the any of the linebackers. So we are fortunate there that the rain is now benefiting us in crunch time. It's 2 minutes left. You guys are probably thinking, oh man, Professor Flat Top is cooked. Guys, I felt cooked, but I wanted it. I like, you know, we want this. I take middle, look at that. So what was nice there is that he clearly wanted to throw. I'm nervous. And now you're about to hear some audio from me live game about how I ran this drive. Y'all, Worthy is about to bust it wide open here on the right side. If it's not Worthy, then we're going to Hawkinson because Kohler won't be open. And I ain't never looking A.J. Brown's way right now. Look at that. No, go out of bounds. Timeout. Probably could have went out of bounds. Okay. That went well. We liked that. I looked at him way too hard, though. Let's go mesh spot. I didn't need to call a timeout, but I needed to think this through. Worthy's going to be in the middle. I'm looking at Hawkinson. So I'm going to go A to B and maybe RB. We're about to push for 1 minute offense like crazy right here. Where was this all game? We're going to hurry up offense. I'm feeling good about this. We're going to hurry up offense. I'm going to go dig here. And I'm going to go Kohler to Brown here. Okay. The game hates me. The game hates me. What was that slip in, bro? I don't want to kick a field goal, bro. We're not kicking a field goal. I'm committed to going for the win. Kicking a field goal to tie, to me, means I'm going to lose in overtime because I've only recently been able to stop them. I've not stopped them the whole first half, and I'm not assuming that the trend will disappear all of a sudden. We're going for the win. This is not the good play either. Let's go Wicks. Wicks can't route run. A.J. Brown was actually open there, guys. You know, I'm panicking. I'm not actually panicking. I'm just not playing the game. O-line. I should be playing the game. We're going to go double pill. You can't expect your O-line just to be able to do everything. It's 3rd and long. We're going for it. So this is 2 down territory. I actually only need 5 yards. Second time we've seen this play. But I'm going for it. And it works. Oh my God. Go out of bounds. Hurry up offense. This time it was against the cover 1 instead of a cover 2. Or I think it was cover 3 that we beat last time. Timeout. Okay. All right. Calm down. What we're going to do. They want me to kick this field goal. I don't want this field goal. Here's the thing. I know that I've been playing better in the second half on defense. And so I have that level of momentum. You think that's what I want to do. But I kind of want to run 3 plays, call a timeout if I need to. And these are going to have to be plastic
I did
plays.
a lot of thinking here.
And I'm going to lose
Would you guys kick the field goal?
time here. I think Hawkinson gets us the touchdown. I think the answer is going to be Kohler here.
You see what I see?
He's going to come down. Safety's not there. Oh my gosh. It's okay. He stepped out of bounds.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, we have no choice. We are going for tutties. I don't want to do that same play again. I like spacing switch here. Quick pass right there.
You guys are like, this man's cooking all of a sudden. Where did this come from?
Or Kohler. So we're looking B to Y. B to
B
Y.
to Y.
Here. B. Guys, no. Okay. All right. Chill.
Okay. Here goes, guys.
We're gonna cook here. Kenneth Walker. Brown is out there on his own. Brown is on an island. Look at this. It's man 2. Kohler touchdown. What is that? Throw! Please, game. Why did you throw it back?
So, there you have it. 35 minutes of disappointment. Here's the thing, though. It's not all bad. That last drive, I was cooking. I don't know what clicked, but it clicked. And I got too antsy, and I saw openings that weren't there, where the linebacker, I'm pretty sure it was the linebacker, disguises themselves there. So I should have threw to my star player, the running back there. I was almost low-key a Marshawn Lynch moment. It's like, run up the middle or pass to the running back. And I'm like, nah, I'm going to do this other play. Anyway, greatest play call in history in terms of infamy. So this is where we're at. This is the first game. The next videos, I'm going to show you what I'm cooking on offense so that you guys can see how I start to learn the game better. We're going to see what happens by then. Professor Flattop out.